These people honestly believe that they are the descendants of gods, that they are the chosen, that they are God's special people. Then they even take it a step further and they look at texts like the Bible and they say that where it says in the end times that God will take the money from the wicked and restore it to the just, that we as a planet are the wicked and they are the just. So this is how they justify their financial corruption. They don't believe that we deserve the money. In fact, they believe that if they did not dominate us and if they did not control us and play all these games, that we left to our own devices would destroy our planet. So in some twisted rationale, they believe they are saving the earth. They believe humans are bad for the environment. We cause pollution, so they have to reduce population. Then they seed that into movies like The Matrix, where Agent Smith says that humans are like a virus on the planet. This is one of a variety of ways in which they will usually embed their teachings into the villain.
Oh, if you just paid attention to that video I just showed you, man, that was David Wilcock. A lot of y'all may know him from seeing a bunch of, a lot of his videos, extensive research, especially when it comes to UFOs and stuff like that. He was found, you know what I'm saying? And they trying to say that he did this to himself, which we all know that's some bullshit. Mysteriously, it's like 11 to 12 scientists or people that's in that field just mysteriously either no one can find them or they either saying they did it to themselves or somebody, but that lets you know how serious this shit is. So like, even when I get on here and talk about a lot of shit, I be wanting people to understand how serious this shit is, man. This ain't no joke. You get what I'm saying? This ain't no joke. Along with a lot of people, I want to double salute, man, that put their life on the line for the people to go and do this research and to put it out there and for something like that to happen because of the demonic motherfuckers who running the show who wanna chunk rocks and hide their hand like some little pussies. You feel what I'm saying? I just want y'all to understand, man, that this shit is real serious. You know what I mean? And I want to say double salute to Dr. Butter. You know, he was one of those ones, right? During the, 19, during that era. During that whole era of the 19, he was one, not many. He was one of the real doctors that told us the truth. So I want to double salute him. And he too was, for putting his life on the line. You know, they took his practice. They did everything they could do to him. But he didn't need the money. You know what I'm saying? He was just one of them ones, man. He saw, foul play in the shit that they do, like they coward ass been doing. Fuck ass cowards been doing. And he called it out. You know what I'm saying? While they was running around poisoning us. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. You know what I mean? And he was letting us know the truth. You know what I mean? Along with others who have, mysteriously, this and that done happen. But at the end of the day, man, I just want y'all to know this shit is serious, man. These people don't want to be exposed. They're never going to fucking tell the truth. The truth ain't in them. Everything's a lie. That's why I tell you when you see shit plastered, all that Charlie Kirk stuff, anytime you see anything televised, it's some bullshit. Because the revolution will never be televised. They will never put millions of dollars behind a movie that will show us how it looks to overthrow them. It'll never happen. That's why you always see movies where cops are harassing people. So we know what cops gonna do just through the movies. People think this shit just screenplay. No, man, this is projection, perceptions. This is like, you have to understand the role Hollywood plays in our minds. So when you see the police is treating people that way, that you think it's happening for real, which it is. And it ain't only teaching us to be scared, it's teaching law enforcement that they can do what the fuck they want to do. You see how that goes? You have to understand, dog, this shit is not a fucking game, bro. This is not a game. It's not a game. And once you get into some heavy shit, like I was talking about ley lines. I want y'all to go look what ley lines are. If anybody know, put it in the comments. I want you to go look up what ley lines are. And those are just negative and positive lines that run across the whole planet. Look at the lateral numbers, 33. And on that ley line, look how much shit happens on that ley line. Everything is astrology. Everything is astrology. See, they know this. You know what I'm saying? If you go look at the 33 ley line, look at all the things that happens or happened. It's gonna blow your mind. This is why they do everything when you're dealing with not just numerology, but is it gematria. When you're dealing with numbers, all this shit is astrology, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it'll blow your mind how this shit is right in front of you and you don't know about it. And this is why they have to do shit like this to Mr. David Wilcock, you know what I'm saying, and others, because they don't want y'all to find out. They don't want you to find out. Why would they, like, man, sometimes I think about this shit, man, it blows my mind, man. Like, let me give you a small example of something, right? Stay with me, please. Okay, drugs. I'm going to show you just how fucked up they messed us up, right? When you go to the drug store, right, and you look at what those drugs do to us and how many people it every year, way more than the drugs on the streets. Let me say that. But for some reason, it's okay for them to sell them drugs out of the store. Why? Because they told us it's legal. See, you don't go by what God say, you go by what man say. Man said them in the store, those are legal. You can go, and we willingly go buy that bullshit. But the ones on the streets, even though a lot of them they put on the streets because they want to control us, they want to keep us fucked up, they want to keep us just where we are, and they tell you, oh, those illegal. Well, who determines what's legal and illegal? That alone fucks us up. Words, labels. Think about what I'm saying. Your grandma would tell you, don't bring that drug money in my house. I don't want it. But to turn around and send you to the drug store off of a word. Indoctrination. Lies. When I speak about how how sugar is 10 times stronger than Coke, oh man, that should get your gears to turning. Because all of a sudden, sugar's in everything. That shit in everything. I did a video and I showed y'all about audio drugs, meaning the shit you hear, how they can manipulate your frequencies through sounds and vibrations and frequencies. Every emotion has a frequency. Love, frequency. Hate, anger, you name it. If they zero in on that frequency, they can amplify that through music. The theaters we go and watch these movies to, the theaters, oh man, you don't want to know these silent weapons for quiet wars. See, I can get into a lot of that shit, man, but you know, sometimes, you know, I just throw that shit out there and I just hope y'all who can catch it, grab the baton. Go look it up, man. Go research it. I just be trying to get you to think.